Hello, my name is Cody Nowak. Thank you for the introduction. I am the Director of Research and Development at Martin Brothers, the premier drywall framing company of Southern California. So what I'm going to show you today is mixed reality holograms for construction. All right, so what we've done is created a proof of concept for construction layout, right? So we're building buildings with holograms now, replacing the construction documentation with 3D models, which we already create with our BIM model. So BIM is building information modeling. We no longer do 2D drawings. We actually model the entire building before it's built. And from that, the way that we're building buildings right now is we create that 3D BIM model with all this information in it. And then we slice it and create floor plans, slice it and create reflected ceiling plans, sections. And then on top of that, that's creating 2D from 3D, right? On top of that, we're creating annotation. And this is explaining to the contractors how to actually build the building, right? So we're going from 3D to 2D to 3D. With our proof of concept, what we're trying to do, what we did do, is go from 3D to 3D, right? So another use for holograms in the built environment is overlaying that 3D BIM model on top of existing built environment, right? So we have a coordinated model with all the different trades, and we can bring it into a construction site, overlay it on top of the existing as-built condition. With that as-coordinated model, what we could do is validate that the construction is in the coordinated position. So what's really important is getting that scale correct, that one-to-one human scale, right? Because what we're building is actually the built environment. It's the environment that we're all experiencing right now. It's an environment that we live every single day, right? So that exact scale is very important, right? Especially when we're dealing with construction tolerances, right? So framing, we have about 1/8 of an inch for construction tolerance, which is really important. What's another great feature with the HoloLens is that we can have multiple people, that co-presence, right? So we could have multiple people in a construction site doing coordination at the same time. Also, another great feature with the HoloLens or mixed reality is that we can have a remote assistance, right? So with the remote assistance, we can have a field engineer or a foreman out on site calling into an engineer, right, that's in the office, instead of stopping construction, waiting for that engineer to come out on site and coordinate and validate whatever is going on that construction site, right? So now with mixed reality or cameras, we're able to do that remote assistance, which is very powerful. So with our proof of concept, the first ROI that we've seen, the return on investment, is marketing, right? So I'm standing before you, a subcontractor working for a drywall framing company. A lot of people look at me like I'm crazy, right? They're like, what the heck is that guy doing in holograms, right? So, which is great, because we have the architect, the owner, the general contractor coming to us, asking us, let's spec you guys on this job so we can utilize this new technology, your innovation on these projects. And of course, as we all know, it's the Wild West right now with holograms. There's so many opportunities out there. For my industry specifically, we have a lot of opportunity with construction layout, overlaying that BIM model, remote assistance, facilities management. So really the life cycle of the building, right? From BIM modeling, design development, through construction documentation, to construction administration, and then facilities management. So it's the life cycle of the building now, which is great. All right, so what I'm going to show you next is a short video on what we built, our proof of concept, construction layout. What we actually did was built a bathroom pod with the HoloLens. And Okay, there you go.
We have always really been into the opportunity of augmented reality, mixed reality. What if we could actually lay out for construction? With the bathroom pod, we're able to just do framing, slim it down to 2.5-inch track and stud, that's all we really need for proof of concept. So we're able to see where that bottom track is laid, where that top track is laid, right? And do that overlay, cut to length, based on the actual 3D model of the track, and then shoot it and screw it down to the ground, right? And to the ceiling. And then go through and place the studs on that 18-inch on center spacing and utilize the HoloLens, the hologram, for that placement. And then go through and build the rest of the bathroom pod. We wanted to prove that we're able to actually utilize the Microsoft HoloLens to do framing, right, specifically. That's what we set out to do, and that's what we did. It is a versioning process, so we're going through iterations with our partner, Scope AR, and it's something to stay tuned and see where we're going to go with it.
And with that, please follow me on Twitter @DisruptAEC. I got some exciting proof of concepts coming out this year. And that wraps it. Thanks.